Merab Dvalishvili is the bantamweight GOAT. There's no question to it. Dominic Cruz's resume doesn't even compare to Merab Dvalishvili's resume, and what Merab Dvalishvili did tonight. Come on now, come on. He submit Sean O'Malley in the third round, bro. Merab Dvalishvili submit Sean O'Malley in the third round with a modified guillotine, whatever that was. He he outstruck O'Malley. He outstruck O'Malley on the feet too. He was tagging O'Malley with some shots. Sean O'Malley, dude, the man locked in. No gooning, no social media, no video games, no smoking weed, nothing. This man locked in and did worse than what he did in the first fight. In the first fight, so close, controversial. Could have gave it to him. This fight, I don't even know what to say, man. He got dominated, dude. He got dominated. Merab went out there and dominated Sean O'Malley, made it look easy out there. And the fact that Merab gets his first submission, dude, in the UFC is even crazy, dude. But it just shows that Merab, there's levels to this. And Merab, he's better than everybody in this division, dude. And we know this right now, dude. Merab, I don't see nobody beating Merab Dvalishvili in this division. And he's literally cleaned the division. They're giving him Sanhagen next because he has not fought Sanhagen. But what would be next for him after he beats Sanhagen? Because let's be honest, he's going to beat Sanhagen. Sanhagen couldn't even beat Umar Nurmagomedov. Imagine what Merab Dvalishvili is going to do to this guy. Merab Dvalishvili, hear me out. After he beats Sanhagen, will move up after Alexander Volkanovski's retired. If Alexander Volkanovski is still fighting and Merab Dvalishvili just beat Sanhagen, the UFC is going to make Merab Dvalishvili versus Alexander Volkanovski. That could happen. I'm not saying that could happen. But Merab Dvalishvili most likely will move up to welterweight featherweight. Can't even talk. Crazy card, by the way. Grand slam walk off home run of a card. The UFC did their thing with this card, but I think Merab Dvalishvili will move up to featherweight, and he'll just end his career there, and he's gonna be the GOAT, bro. Merab Dvalishvili is the GOAT of the bantamweight division, but if you really think about it, who's gonna stop this man? His cardio's insane. He now has a submission game. His striking's getting better and better. This guy has a titanium of a head. He's the cardio king. Like, who is going to beat Merab Dvalishvili? I see nobody finishing this guy. Nobody finishing this guy. Nobody beating this guy. But that's all I got to say about Merab Dvalishvili. There's not. I'll just keep glazing him in this video. But I want to talk about other fights in this card. I want to talk about Sean O'Malley. I think he's done. I think Sean O'Malley is done. Um, Even a locked-in Sean O'Malley couldn't beat Merab Dvalishvili. And who does Sean O'Malley even beat in this division? He can't beat Umar. He can probably knock out Umar. He has a chance, but Umar's probably just going to out-grapple Sean O'Malley. Um, Sanhagen has better grappling than Sean O'Malley. Like, anybody who can grapple is going to beat Sean O'Malley. And he's in a division with a lot of grapplers here, dude. And I think Sean O'Malley's just done, dude. He's not gonna get to the belt anytime soon. He's not gonna the UFC's not gonna give this guy a title shot after one win. He's gonna have to work his way back up to the title, and if it's Merab with the belt, they're just probably not gonna give him the fight. He is done. Sean O'Malley is done. I feel bad for him, dude, because I know there's a lot of people saying, yo, Merab is boring, dude. But this was a really exciting fight. And I get what the UFC wanted their superstar. They want Sean O'Malley to be their superstar. They wanted him to be the headliner, but he's just not he's not the superstar that they manufactured. They manufactured this guy to be a superstar. They gave him the easy way up. Like, Paddy Pimlet's having an easier way up to the top than Sean O'Malley, and Sean O'Malley He's not the superstar that the UFC saw in their and that the UFC saw in their eyes, dude. And I think Sean O'Malley's done, man. He's done. He even knows it, man. I'm not saying he's gonna retire, but like, he's not gonna be going to fight for the belt anytime soon, especially with the Merab up there, dude. And we'll see what happens to Sean O'Malley. I just don't. I don't want it to be like a drastic downfall. Like I want him to win his next fight, but man, it just if he does not have elite grappling, and especially in a division where there's a lot of grapplers, you're gonna lose. But man, Rob Davalishvili is just that dude, man. He's just that dude. I'm glad he won. I picked him to win. Another fight we're gonna talk about. Um, Kayla Harrison versus Juliana Pena. Um, this is gonna be quick. Kayla Harrison, Komura against Pena. If you picked Pena to win this fight, what are you smoking, brother? Lay off. Lay off. Kayla Harrison, we knew, dude, she looks like Brock Lesnar. But the guy, her next fight is definitely going to be Amanda Nunes. They said it. Amanda Nunes walked into the cage and everything. It's going to be, the two best female bantamweights in the world at the time when they were fighting. One was in the PFL, the other one in the UFC. We needed Kayla Harrison to win. We need the only reason why Amanda Nunes is coming back is because she wanted somebody to really test her, and she knew it wasn't going to be Juliana Pena. It was going to be Kayla Harrison. And that's why she wants to go out there and fight Kayla Harrison. Kayla Harrison has good grappling. I still think Amanda Nunes beats Kayla Harrison. She has way better striking than Kayla Harrison. But still, I loved how they both embraced each other. Nunes, congratulating her. Yo, you've got the belt. There's really no hate there. But, they had to sell the fight a little bit. It's going to happen for sure. If the UFC does not make this fight, I don't know what they're doing. But congratulations to Kayla Harrison getting the Dubski. And finally, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how Juliana Pena became a two-time world champion. I don't know. I really don't know. Kayla Harrison just went out there and made it look easy on her. But congratulations to Kayla Harrison. We move on to another fight. We're not going to talk about Joe Pyfer versus Gaslam. My guy, Patchy Mix, dunk up the main event. Patchy Mix, man. If you haven't seen my Patchy Mix video, go watch it. Still, I had him winning against Mario Bautista. He is not crap. Patchy Mix was not crap until tonight. Let's be honest. He looked dog crap out here. Patchy Mix, I wanted him to grapple with Mario Bautista. I did not want him to stand with Mario Bautista. And I said in my video about Patchy Mix, his biggest weakness is his striking. He does not have really good striking like that. And he looked even worse than what he did in his last Bellator fight. He has no head movement. He has no hip movement. He just went out there and wanted to kickbox with Mario Bautista, and he made Mario Bautista look like prime Max Holloway. Mario Bautista outboxed Patchy Mix, dude. Outstruck Patchy Mix on the feet. I don't know if it was the octagon jitters for Patchy Mix, dude, but he was out there striking like Tatiana Suarez, dude. Golly, I don't know. That was such a bad fight, man. And just Patchy Mix killed the hype train that he had. He was talking mad shit at this fight week about Mario Bautista. And Mario Bautista just did what he needed to do. And Mario Bautista, dude, he's good, man. He's really good. I know he gets a lot of hate because of what he did to Aldo. But, dude, he's top 10 for a reason. He is top 10 for a reason in bantamweight, dude. And, he's trains out of MMA labs, dude. This guy is really good. A lot of bantamweights coming out of MMA labs, dude. These guys, they're just good like that. They're good in MMA labs like that. And Mario Bautista, really good striking, really good grappling. I see him working his way up to the top 5 pretty soon, man. Patchy Mix, Go get ranked number 15. Go get the Kaya Sakura treatment. I don't know. I don't know where they're gonna rank Patchy Mix. He's probably gonna be unranked, though, let's be honest, because he looked so bad out there. And I don't even know who Patchy Mix fight next. I literally said in my Patchy Mix video, he is 31 years old. His title run starts now against Mario Bautista. Now he has to work his way back up again and probably have another fight against Mario Bautista. But yeah, Pachi Mix just like dog crap out here. Man, that was bad. We move on. I'm gonna talk about probably like two more fights. Kevin Holland. I think he's back, bro. This is the Kevin Holland that we all want to see, man. He gets Vicente Luque in an anaconda choke, Darce choke, whatever, and submits him in the second round. Man, I knew I picked Kevin Holland. If you haven't seen my picks, go look at my TikTok. My picks are there. A lot of people showed love to me on my TikTok tonight because we're gonna talk about the next guy. Who I'm a glaze. I'm a glaze the next guy that we're gonna talk about. But Vicente Luque, I love Vicente Luque, but he is on his downfall. He's on his downfall. If it's not against a guy who's unranked and crappy, he's not winning, and it showed. Kevin Holland went out here in the first round. I don't know why Vicente Luque was holding on for that leg for dear life, but he started to hold on for that leg, and then Holland just was banging just giving him CTE, free CTE for Vicente Luque. Then Holland lands this nice little elbow that hit the back of Vicente Luque's head, wobbled him. But Vicente Luque shoots for a takedown and gives up his neck to Kevin Holland, dude. And it was the end from there, dude. It was the end from there. And Kevin Holland, his next fight has to be against Colby Covington on a pay-per-view. Put that on a pay-per-view. Put that on the main card. They're both gonna trash talk and they're gonna sell the fight themselves. You can put anybody in the main event, in the co-main. Those two guys, they're gonna sell the fight themselves in a press conference talking shit. We know that. Congratulations to Kevin Holland. I literally have like an old Kevin Holland shirt. I don't even wear it anymore, but man, I love Kevin Holland, dude. That 2020 run of him winning 5 fights, that still, that still means something to me as a Kevin Holland fan, but he's back. The guy we're gonna glaze though is this guy right here. This right here is my GOAT right now. Joshua Van, brother. Joshua Van is my GOAT, dude. We're gonna talk about this fight, man. Man, I love me some Joshua Van, bro. I really do. Joshua Van went out there and he did what he needed to do against Bruno Silva, man. And he finished him in the third round, dude. Joshua Van, just every single fight. Elite striking, elite takedown defense, dude. And he just did what he does best, man. And is outstrike his opponents. Look like Max Holloway out there. Look at that. 149 to 77. And in the third round, he hurts Bruno Silva. Finishes him. This guy's only 23 years old. He's only 23 years old. And he's getting it done. And he's going to be ranked. And he's going to be in this flyweight division in the rankings for a while, dude. But I see him. I can envision him being champ. I can envision him top 5. I can envision him. He's going to be in the top 10 at 23, dude. He's good. He is good, man. And a lot of people, I don't know why people are hating on Joshua Van, dude. The man's been active. Come on, he wants to fight. He wants to be active. We love that as UFC fans. I love Joshua Van, dude. Joshua Van is elite, brother. He is elite. And that man's next fight has to be against Brandon Moreno. Give him Brandon Moreno in San Antonio. Make that a headliner. Put that on or UFC 320. That's gonna be in Vegas now. Give Joshua Van some time, even though he's 23 years old. Come on, dude. He wants to get right back out there, dude. He took no damage. No damage in that fight. Joshua Van's elite. He is my GOAT. Joshua Van is my GOAT. I don't know what to say anymore. I can keep glazing this man. I love the flyweight division, but right now, Joshua Van, he's one of my favorite fighters, dude. He just goes out there, does what he needs to do, and he has fun, and he makes the fight fun. Congratulations to Joshua Van on your win. Do I want to talk about any other fights on this card? They kind of tried Wang Kong. They called Wang Kong Wong Tong. If you didn't see, the commentary team were saying, "Yo, Wong Tong," and I was like, "Brother, I don't know. That was a little racist right there, but they called her Wong Tong." Um, Korean Zombie Jr. had one of the nastiest KOs against Anshu Jubilee's probably only win in the UFC. Um, Julian Soudkill, he got his win, but he's a little bit overrated. There's a lot of hype on him. He looked good, but I just think there's too much hype on Quillian Soudkill. You put a good fighter against him. Like, I think Julia Rosa beats Quillian Soudkill. Let's be honest right now. Um, like, you put like a Christian Rodriguez or Julian Rosa. I don't know, like one of those crafty vets like that. I think Quillian Soudkill loses, but Andreas Gustafsson's a marauder. We can talk about him a little bit. Gustafsson's a marauder, dude. He's marauded Chaos Williams, destroyed him in his UFC debut, which is really impressive right there. Um, Waldo Acosta or Cortez. I don't think this fight was a robbery. This was a really close fight. Um, I'm not saying that because I'm from the Caribbean and I've been to DR before, but Cortez looked good, and I think the UFC wants a new contender for the heavyweight division, even though it's on lockdown with whatever's going on with John Jones. Go watch my John Jones and Ngannou video, whatever. But close fight. I still thought Spivak won rounds 1 and 3, but it was a close fight. I wouldn't say it's a robbery. Azamat is gonna do what Azamat does. He knocked out Brendan Roberto. Azamat wants 5 rounds. Give him 5 rounds and a fight night in the Apex. That's what he wants. Go ahead. But this card was really good. Um, Grand Slam walk off, man. Merab Dvalishvili is just a bantamweight goat. That's all I can say, man. But like and subscribe. Hit the notifications. I'm GNAPS MMA, and I'm out.